again, everybody. It's your old pal, the History Nerd. I am back in the man cave finally, and in this video, I'm going to unbox and review the Stetson Sturgis Crushable wool outdoor hat that a delivery driver with bad balance and even worse coordination delivered to my home earlier today. So in the words of the great 80s action icon, Mr. T, let's quit the jibber jabber.
Why you doing this, man? Why you gotta jibber jabber all the time, filling my ears with this nonsense?
And get busier than a one-armed bartender on nickel beer night. So, as I begin to open this box, let me say, I appreciate the messages that y'all have sent me saying, History Nerd, when are you going to post another unboxing video of a Stetson hat? And y'all, I will say what I have said on previous occasions. I ain't got but one cotton picking head, and I've already got too damn many hats. Now you would think as many hats as I have helped Stetson sell since starting this channel, every once in a while they would toss the old History Nerd a free hat or two. Y'all, I ain't heard squat from Stetson, but that is not going to deter us from producing these videos. I purchased this hat specifically just because y'all asked for another video. I didn't need this damn hat, but I am a people pleaser, people. As a matter of fact, I am such a people pleaser. If I had been born a girl, I probably would have been like the slut in high school, because that's how much I want to please people. And you, my fans of the History Nerd channel, I want to please you as well. So I purchased this Stetson Sturgis Crushable wool outdoor hat directly from Stetson, and here is why. I like to store my hats in a box. And the last time I bought a hat similar to this one, I bought it from Amazon. And they shipped it to me in one of those plastic sacks. And when it arrived, it was all wadded up, and I was like, oh my goodness, they've ruined the hat. But when I opened up the sack, it popped back into shape because the hat's crushable. But I wanted the box to store it in, so I ordered it from Stetson. But there's another reason, y'all. I went on Amazon and looked at this hat. This hat retails for $125 if you buy it directly from Amazon. I mean, directly from Stetson, not from Amazon. If you buy it directly from Stetson, retails for $125, and they have lots of sizes available. So I went and looked at this same hat on Amazon, and they were asking $150 to $169 for a hat that retails for $125 that you can buy directly from Stetson for $125. So y'all, I know Amazon is convenient. I use the hell out of it. I love the Prime service, but save yourself some money and go buy this hat from Stetson. So here we go, folks. This is the Stetson Sturgis hat. Let me begin by saying, and by the way, another reason I bought it from Stetson, because it came with a box, is if you buy this hat from a store, they come stacked up or on a rack. They don't come in a box if you buy it in like a retail store. That's why it's got all these tags on it. So if you want a box, go with Stetson. And I am going to go ahead and try to detag this hat so I can try it on for y'all later, and you can see how it looks here in a second. Take the size tag off. Let me take this plastic piece, y'all. This hat is not cooperating, but with my trusty sharp knife, there we go. All right, there's the Stetson Sturgis hat. So let me begin. I'm going to read you the description off of the Stetson website for this Stetson Sturgis Crushable wool hat. It says, the rugged Sturgis updates one of our most iconic outdoor silhouettes with a signature embroidered leather band on its pinch front crown. Good looks aside, its true strengths are revealed in the wild. Handmade in the USA from high quality 100% wool felt, it's naturally weather resistant with a brim that offers necessary protection from the elements. It's fully crushable, meaning it can be rolled up, packed into a bag, and popped back into shape whenever adventure calls. Lightweight, versatile, and fitted with a Drylex absorbent sweatband that ensures all-day comfort, it's a stylish and practical choice for any trip into the outdoors. So that's the description of this hat. One thing they did not mention about this hat, because it is named the Sturgis, and there is a famous motorcycle rally that is held in Sturgis. Anytime you wear this hat, middle-aged biker chicks will show you their heavily tattooed bosoms for free. So if you buy the Stetson Sturgis and wear it out in public, be prepared for biker chicks to flash their heavily tattooed bosoms at you. This hat comes in two colors. It comes in a color that Stetson calls Cordova, which is brown, people. Why Stetson can't just say the hat is brown or gray or whatever? No, they come up with these crazy names. The brown version of this hat is called Cordova. This hat, it's a light tan, almost a silver belly looking color. This is called Surf Mist. And if you go on the Stetson website, the brown hat, you see these rugged looking men wearing the brown version of this hat. Flip over and click on Surf Mist, and the only picture of anybody wearing the Surf Mist, there's one little scrawny looking model chick that looks like, you know, she just came from yoga class and she's dressed like she's in the outdoors, but you know, the chick ain't never done a damn thing outdoors except go to that Coachella festival. Anyway, the only picture of anybody wearing the Surf Mist color is a skinny ass model chick. So apparently I bought the girly color of the hat, but let me say, if anything, the history nerd has gallons of testosterone coursing through his body, so I will make the girly hat a manly hat. But anyway, I like this color. It's, like I said, it's kind of the silver belly color, and that's why I liked it. Now, this hat does not come in numeric sizes. There's no 7.5, 7 3/4, 7 1/4, 7 5/8. This hat comes in extra small to double extra large. So if you have a little peanut-sized head or a big giant watermelon head like me, they make a size that will accommodate you. So now that we've got that through, you know, usually I like to share histories of hats, folks. There's no history of this hat. I think this is a relatively brand new hat in the Stetson lineup. I wish there was some history I could share. There's not. One thing I will do before we look at the specs of the hat, I've demonstrated this before on another crushable hat I got, but let me show you how to crush a crushable Stetson hat. And you don't do this to it, people. You don't just crush the hat, although it will pop back if you do that. The way Stetson recommends that you crush their crushable outdoor hats if you want to pack it away or if you travel, the first thing you do is you push out the crown. Then you fold the brim in half and you make it like a U. And then you roll the hat up until it is kind of like a funnel shape. And then you can pack it in your pocket or in your backpack or in your suitcase. And when you get to where you're going and you want to put the hat on again, you just reverse the steps. You unroll the hat, pop the crown back in, straighten up the brim, and your crushable hat is once again uncrushed. Now this is a 100% wool hat. It means you can wear it in the rain and you don't have to worry about it getting ruined like you do with, you know, a hat with lots of beaver fur in it. I know lots of people say, can I wear my fancy beaver fur hat in the rain? You can. I wouldn't. You can. This wool hat, you can wear it in the rain. But it is a cool to cold weather hat. It's a 100% wool felt hat. So if you wear it when it's warm or during the summer sun, you're gonna sweat a lot, especially if you're in the South like I am. This ain't a warm weather hat. Now let's look at the specifics of the hat. The crown here, it's a 4-inch tall crown. It's a 3.5-inch brim, and y'all, the brim is pretty floppy, but the reason is it's a crushable hat. And if you do wear this in a drenching rain, just be prepared. It's wool, it's gonna get heavy, and your brim's gonna droop a little bit. But anyway, it's a 4-inch crown, 3.5-inch brim, 3.25-inch brim. It's got an embroidered leather hat band on it. And if we look on the inside here, it's got what they call the Drylex absorbent sweatband on the inside, not a leather sweatband. This is not a high-end Stetson hat. It's got the Drylex, and I guess if you're hiking and doing outdoorsy stuff, you don't really want a leather sweatband on it. So it's got the Drylex sweatband. Man, I'm trying to get these plastic things off of here. And the inside of it is stamped. It says 100% wool, water repellent, Stetson Crushable, made in the USA. Y'all, you know, in most of my videos, when I have a Stetson cowboy hat, there's a little sticker on the inside that says, if you wear this hat, state of California makes Stetson put a sticker in the hat. It says, if you wear this hat, it can cause reproductive harm and cancer. The good news is you can apparently wear this wool hat and not worry about getting cancer or having your nuts shrink up. Uh-oh, y'all, I just noticed something. Well, that's disappointing. I'm going to have to mail this hat back. Here's why. I saw on Amazon that people had complained that they bought this hat and the sweatband had come out. Y'all, you saw me unbox this hat. I've not done anything to this hat. Look, the stitching and the sweatband is already coming out. So I'm gonna have to return this, not to Amazon, I'm gonna have to return this hat to Stetson because that is unacceptable and the quality control should have caught that. That is most disappointing, especially for a hat that cost $125. I will tell you that after I bought this hat, I looked at the pictures of it after I'd already bought it and said, hey, that hat looks pretty familiar. And I got to thinking, I have another crushable wool hat that I bought from Amazon where the sweatband is still intact. I've had it for about a year and I've worn the stew out of it. Y'all, this is the Stetson Bozeman, which is named for a town in Montana, Sturgis, Bozeman, get it? This is a crushable wool hat. I have previously reviewed this hat on my channel. I will link that video down in the description. And y'all, if you look at these hats side by side, I mean, they look like twins. They look like the same hat, different colors. So I got to thinking, what's the difference between the Sturgis and the Bozeman? Other than the fact that the sweatband in this one is already coming out. So I went back and looked at the description, and y'all, it says, the rugged Sturgis updates one of our most iconic outdoor silhouettes with a signature embroidered leather band on its pinch front crown. Updates one of our most iconic outdoor silhouettes with a signature embroidered leather band. Basically, what they are admitting here, people, is These hats are exactly the same, except this one has an embroidered leather hat band. This one doesn't. This one comes in the Cordova and the Surf Mist color. This one comes in this color, which is kind of a army green color that they call mushroom. They don't call it olive. They don't call it army green. They call it mushroom. And it also comes in, let me see here, comes in light brown. This one comes in dark brown, Cordova. This one comes in a light brown color. Look, when I bought this hat, both of these hats are now $125 retail from Stetson. When I bought this hat, the retail on it was $99 and I got it on sale for $79. And I said at the time, for a $79 hat, it's pretty good, but I didn't think it was a $99 hat. That there are other hats that Stetson made, cowboy hats, wool cowboy hats, for example, that were, you know, 20 bucks more expensive, that were much better hats than this one. You could get a lot more hat for a little bit more money than $99. Now that they're $125, would I recommend you buy these? Absolutely not. I don't think these are $125 hats, especially when I pull this one out of the box and the daggum sweatband is already coming unstitched from it, which is crazy. And yeah, if I sound pissed, I am. Stetson, you need to do better quality control. And like I said, people on Amazon complained about it. And I thought, what's the chance of me getting a bad Stetson that's got the hat sweatband coming out? There's no way that's going to happen to me. Well, son of a bitch, look, it happened to me. So I don't think these are a good buy at $125. Like I said, you can find some Stetson wool cowboy hats that are much better quality, much more durable, but they're not crushable. The only thing these have going for them is they're crushable. So look, I have worn this hat before. I wore it on my review of the Stetson Bozeman. There's the Bozeman in the mushroom color. When you put these crushable hats on, if you pull on the front of the back of the brim, it kind of straightens the brim because, like I said, they're floppy and they get a little wonky. But if you put it on and you pull on the front and back, usually it straightens it and it makes it look pretty good. So there's the Bozeman that I have already reviewed and worn on this channel before. And this is the Sturgis that I'm probably going to send back to Stetson because the cotton picking sweatband's coming out. As I've said before, folks, I can't see myself on my setup here. So when I put this hat on my head, if I look like an idiot, you're going to know I look like an idiot before I know that I look like an idiot. So let's take the Surf Mist girly color Stetson Sturgis, and we will try it on here. Really pissed about this sweatband, y'all. Put it on here, pull on the front and back. There you go, folks. That is the Stetson Sturgis in Surf Mist with a sweatband that's already coming unstitched. Y'all, this hat's been good. It's not a $125 hat. It's a good $79 hat. This hat for $125, I'd take a pass on it all day long. Maybe that's why Stetson's not sending me free hats, because I say this hat pretty much sucks. But anyway, I hope I look okay in this hat that's going to get returned. I hope it makes me look like Dr. Alan Grant, the hero from the first Jurassic Park movie. But I'm afraid it makes me look like Rip Taylor, the famously gay confetti-throwing comedian from the 1970s. So that is our video, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this gives you good guidance on avoiding the Sturgis for $125. And if you buy the Bozeman, buy it on sale. I'm going to ask you to do 3 things for me like I always do. I want you to what do I want you to do? I want you to give me the thumbs up, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so the next time I fire up the old YouTube gizmo, you will be the first to know. If I seem discombobulated, it's because I'm pretty pissed about the poor quality control of this Stetson Sturgis. So let me close this video again, as I close all of them, by asking you to do 3 things for me, people. Be good, be well, be happy, and God bless each and every one of you. I will try to make more videos with better quality Stetson hats here in the future. Goodbye.